Hi, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. I'm joined in studio now by two gentlemen with OriginOil, stock symbols OOIL. Directly to my left, Mr. Scott Frazier. He's a Vice President of Operations. Scott, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
And of course, Mr. Riggs Eckelberry is the CEO of OriginOil. Riggs, always good to see you.
Thank you, Don.
Now, Riggs, it's been fascinating, basically profiling your company again. Every time you come in here, you've got some new, amazing news to tell us. So I'm going to give you the floor. What's new and amazing this week?
Well, it's a big day today. The market's reacting to the announcement that we completed our first field assignment with a major strategic partner.
Wow.
Not only is it revenue, but more importantly, it's a proof that our technology applies well in the field and has value in a true algae growing operation. And from here, we go on to much larger scale.
Just amazing. Now, Scott, it must be tremendously exciting to be in on the ground floor of what we're seeing here with algae as a feedstock for biofuel.
It's amazing. We're on the ground floor and we're actually making it happen. So there's a bright future for algae.
Now, you guys brought along a video. Why don't we take a look at that right now?
Let's do that.
We've actually had a design concept that we approached OriginOil with, and unlike a lot of firms who were basically trying to sell us what they want, they actually listened to what we were trying to achieve, and it's turned into quite a bit of collaborative arrangement. As of today, we're quite excited because we've pretty much proven a concept that now we're actually ready to go to a full-scale trial.
Wow.
Right. That's incredible, guys. Yes. Well done. Welcome back from Australia.
Thanks.
You're fully recovered?
Larry sounds really happy, doesn't he, Scott?
We showed up in the Northern Territory of Australia, which is Queensland, in a town called Townsville. MBD Energy is situated on campus at James Cook University, or JCU. They've got an amazing installation out there. All their buildings are up. They have bioreactors that are outdoor. They have some indoor, so there's algae growing everywhere. We're just completing our installation on the harvesting side of their end-to-end process. And they had enough algae for us to do some runs so that we could actually break in and test our equipment and get it to the point where we could dial it in and show them, yes, it does in fact work. MBD Energy is actually involved with power companies in that region. And these are big operations that supply the country with most of their energy. One of these projects is in Toronto. It's a coal fire plant, and they want to take the CO2 emissions and convert it into some other form of energy. First stage is actually taking our scale-down pilot we have right now at JCU in Toronto as we're building the scale project, which is about 10 times larger. We've actually brought two of the companies to the table. We brought World Water Works with their dissolved air flotation system, and Evotos, the centrifuge system that is designed specifically for the algae industry.
We have a remote processing software that integrates so we can trigger alarms and stuff like that and see what's going on if they need help with something. It's recording at our office right here in Los Angeles of what's going on at MBD Energy.
I think we're focusing on exactly the right part of the value chain. We're positioning ourselves after the algae growers. We're the people who are looking to literally transform that biological algae product into some useful feedstock to go into the existing refinery infrastructure.
We've gone into a commercial installation. We've had a success with it. Clearly, our partner is extremely happy. We're going to the next stage. This is OriginOil starting to get traction in the market. These are key partners who will help us validate our technology and ultimately ending up with embedding our technology in systems that are distributed worldwide by others. This is a great, great milestone for us.
Gentlemen, very impressive piece, very informative. That's where the future is.
Thank you so much. And the world, I think, is starting to realize it. It's just a very exciting time.
Well, we've said this on the show before, and I mean, I'm always fascinated by it because we've been watching a company now for a couple of years, and back then no one had heard of algae being used as a feedstock for biofuel. I mean, algae was something you had to try to get rid of in your pool. And all of a sudden we see commercials on national television talking about algae as feedstock for biofuel from a major oil company. So that has to be gratifying for you.
Not only that, but we ranked this week ahead of ExxonMobil in bioenergy on a popular poll.
Did you really?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, congratulations. And I mean, you have spoken at the United Nations on this subject. I mean, you have become, I would almost say, the global spokesperson for this technology. So what can we look forward to in 2011?
Well, with Scott's incredibly key help, and the whole team will be scaling up with MBD Energy, step by step. The next step is to actually go get attached to a power plant and get the real CO2 out of the real field conditions, which is super exciting.
Origin Oil, OOIL, always exciting to talk to you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don.